Hi, Phoenix family. Tonight we are doing a live reading with a friend and client. Her name is Candace. Candace, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Hi, everybody.
I need you to confirm that you are aware that I'm recording this and that I will be posting it on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we have talked about doing a love compatibility reading, and this is to tell a little bit about your strengths and weaknesses in the reading. And the deck I've chose for you tonight is the Psychic Tarot Oracle. So I'm going to start shuffling, and I want you to tell me when to stop.
Okay, stop.
Okay? Alright. This first card for this reading is about you. Okay?
Okay.
Right now I'm looking at Material Harvest. And for you in this reading means that you need to take a moment, and this is part of the relationship as well as part of yourself. You need to take a moment and realize what you have in front of you. This includes monetary, this includes your objects, everything that you have obtained and worked for. Okay? The reason why material harvest in this relationship is important for you is because you do need to realize what you have and that you are not doing without. You might even have more than what you actually need. But you need to put it together, realize all of your accomplishments.
Okay.
And then for James, for your partner, we're looking at the Power card. It's a very high card, a spiritual card in the Oracle deck. And the image itself is a half man, half lion. In this relationship, he needs to understand his position, that he has the power to make it or break it. Okay? It kind of shows where he's having conflict. And I understand that he's in a position where conflict would be understandable. He needs to realize he has the power to make it or break it. He doesn't have to rely on anybody else or the system or anything. He needs to rely on his own feelings.
Okay.
The next card that we're looking at is what brings you together. And I'm being shown by Spirit intuition. Intuition, think of it like this. When you saw each other, when you first met each other, there was a bond. It was a bond that you didn't yet understand, but it was there. You saw it, you felt it, and you jumped towards it. You worked towards it. It's almost like a magnet. The two of you coming together. The intuition was, I know this is supposed to happen. That's what drew you guys together from the get-go. That's why you continue to be drawn to each other, is because it just feels like it's supposed to be.
That's exactly it.
The strengths in your relationship right now is I'm looking at the hourglass, and it's called the waiting game. Okay? Your strengths is the ability to get through all. That it doesn't matter how much time it takes or every obstacle in between. Your strengths is that you are not giving up. You are not allowing time to get in the way. Is that helping you at all?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
The weaknesses in your relationship is balance. Okay? And this is looking at emotions. Because while we go back and we look at the strength card of the waiting game, that no matter how long it takes to put the pieces together, you're always going to be there for one another, you still need to learn to balance the emotions. That is your weakness. And that is probably why James struggles with the power card, because the weakness of balance in emotions. It's okay to have that inner strength that says we got this, but you also have to be emotionally balanced with it as well. Okay?
That's completely understandable.
And then the last card and this is always subjective. I have to say this when doing a reading. The last card is usually from today forward, and it is always subjective because you or him can make a decision that changes everything. All right? But as of right now, this is what Spirit is showing me for your future. Can we be successful? All right? The card we are looking at right now is Stand Your Ground. You can be successful. You will be successful if you remember that right there. Stand your ground. Don't let anybody else get in the way. Do not let another obstacle get in the way to push you back. This is what you want. This is your goal. Stand your ground and go for it, and you will, in fact, be successful. The Spirit shows me a very successful relationship, and it all comes down to you realizing what you have, him realizing he has the power in his own mind to keep it together, the intuition that tells you you are meant to be together, the waiting game that says no matter what happens and how many obstacles, you will make it. Time is not against you. Time is with you. You just have to keep that and keep going. The weakness is balance and it's emotional, which is entirely understandable when dealing with obstacles in a relationship. When you can keep your emotions balanced and realize that you are working with the waiting game, it's a whole lot easier. And then realizing at the end of all of this that we just said, you stand your ground and you've got this. Nothing can get in the way.
That's exactly it. It's funny, I just told him that the other day.
That's beautiful. Would you say that this reading helped you?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Thank you. Okay, Candace, I'm going to go ahead and do a closing real quick. You want to stay on the phone for a minute? That's fine.
Sure.
Okay, that was a reading for Candace. She's a sweet woman. She did not see any of these cards. We did not discuss the cards. I shuffled them while she was on the phone, and she says that the reading did help her. If this is something that you're interested in, it's called a love compatible reading for you and a prospective partner, or even you and a partner you're already married to. If this is something you're interested in, please comment below and I will get back to you for that reading. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Love you. Mwah.